50% of the CBSE Math paper is competency-based. Welcome to Pro Competency Series Part 3. If you want to become a pro at solving these kind of competency-based questions, watching these videos is a must. Let's look at today's set of questions. Let's begin with the first one, which we have ax square minus 8x plus 3, where a is a non-zero real number. And here the condition is 1 0 is 3 times of the other. So let's find the value of a and then look at the shape of the graph of p of x that we have here. So here 1 0 would be alpha, other 0 would be 3 times of it, which is 3 alpha. So as we know that the sum of zeros will be equal to minus b by a, which is minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. As we solve this, we get 4 alpha is equal to 8 by a, which we can simplify this as alpha is equal to 2 by a. Let's call it as equation number 1. Now let's look at the second relation that we have, which is the product. So we know that alpha into beta is equal to c by a, which is 3 by a. So here we get 3 alpha square is equal to 3 by a. Cancelling 3 on both sides, we'll be getting alpha square is equal to 1 by a, which we call it as equation number 2. Now substituting the value of alpha, that is equation 1 in terms of equation 2, we get 4 by a square is equal to 1 by a. As we cross multiply, we would get a square is equal to 4a. Here, because it is the value of a that we are talking of, the value of a can't be 0, so we eliminate a on both sides, we get a is equal to 4. And because the value of a is positive, it will be a parabola opening upwards. Now, moving on to the second question. Now, let's look at the second question. Here we have a polynomial f of x, which is 2x square minus 4x plus k, which when divided by x plus 2 leaves out a remainder of minus 14. So here our first objective is to find the zeros of f of x, for which first we have to find out the value of k. Let's begin with that. So here, since we are dividing it by x plus 2, the value of x would be minus 2. Let's find the value of f of minus 2, which is 2 into minus 2 square minus 4 into minus 2 plus k. This will be equal to minus 14, because according to the remainder theorem that we learned, remainder is minus 14. Next, on simplifying this, we would get 8 plus 8 plus k is equal to minus 14. We simplify this, we will be getting the value of k to be k is equal to minus 30. Now let's substitute this to the polynomial that we have, which is 2x square minus 4x, and in the place of k, let's substitute minus 30. In order to find its zeros, first let's divide the polynomial by 2, which is x square minus 2x minus 15. Now, here we can split the middle term as minus 5x plus 3x minus 15. Now, on simplifying this further, we would be getting x minus 5 into x plus 3, which would give us, on equating it to 0, we would get x is equal to 5 and x is equal to minus 3. That is, these 2 points are, one is plus 5 and one is minus 3 for us. Now let's look at the other aspect. Here it says that at what point the axis of symmetry intersect the x-axis, and also find the minimum value of the f of x. Now, to answer this, we need to understand the axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry, by the name, is exactly at the middle of the zeros. So here, to get this point, I just simply have to find the average of the zeros that I have got here, which is the x coordinate would be 5 minus 3 by 2, which should be 1. So this would be 1. Now to find the minimum value of the given polynomial, let's find f of 1, which is 2 into 1 square minus 4 into 1 minus 30, which on simplification would give us 2 minus 4 minus 30, which is equal to minus 32. The point where the axis of symmetry intersect the x-axis would be 1 and the minimum value is minus 32. Moving on to the last question that we have, which is the graph of the given polynomial is shown below, h of x. On dividing h of x by which of the following will the remainder be 0? Now as we understand from the graph here, the 0 of the given polynomial here is minus 2, that is x is equal to minus 2. That is, for given polynomial h of x, one of the factor would be x plus 2. So if I am dividing and if I have to have a remainder of 0, my other factor that I am dividing with has to be x plus 2 itself. So here my answer is the second one. So option 1, which is only 2, is the right one here. Do check out the Pro Competency playlist. The link is in the description. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.